Good morning, folks. Hope you guys are enjoying my videos and thanks for the support extended. Do support me like that. And today I was thinking what kind of topic I need to bring it out. So I thought that let me talk to you guys and bring some topics. In between, some topics will come. I always felt, when where video starts, I says you guys to comment, subscribe, and those kind of things. Now I felt that no, I don't want to say that. Let you guys watch my videos, and if you guys like, then you guys, the people who are viewing my videos, they will comment obviously, and if they don't like, they will at least put some comment. That means, I feel is people are liking my videos. Even few viewers are there, it is not much like, but still I feel that people are liking, and people are taking my videos into a different way. There are certain places where people are there are certain people who called me and told me that they're sharing my videos, and your video is not like kind of a sharp kind of this thing. See, my video is not about a very sharp kind of the way I talk is very calm and quiet, and I don't talk very sharp, because this is not a political kind of debate. I don't bring my into my channel into a very political debate and those things. It is a very small simple kind of thing which I'm bringing my experiences to you guys, like whatever education or whatever knowledge which I got and which is getting every day in my life, and that is the thing which I'm bringing to you guys, and maybe that can transform you guys. So today, I'll tell you this. It's a simple example, like why the things are happening. Today I wanted to have a like a glass of black tea, which I like every time. I love to drink that. It's a hot tea. So sometimes what happens, with that hot tea, I'd like some certain times to eat a packet of biscuit, one or two pieces. A packet of biscuit I take, and I take one or two biscuits from here. So I always feel that our knowledge sharing is also same like that. Why we say like to subscribe, to like more, comment more, because there is a small part of income is there, not small, a big part of income is also there from the YouTube channel which comes, and that's where the thing is all about. So for me, I felt that why I want to do that. I'm giving my knowledge for free. I don't want any kind of revenue generating. Even if I'm getting or not getting, that is a secondary thing for me. I'm sharing my experiences to you guys. So to that, from that, if you can transform your lives in a smaller way also, it will be great thing for me. So I felt that, like, this is a tea, black tea. If I take a one piece of biscuit from here and I dip into that, and when you're taking it back, sometimes what happens, the entire half of the portion get dissolved in that water. And if I'm lucky, because I love to eat like that, and if I'm lucky, I'll get the entire biscuit in a proper way so that I can have a taste. So I feel that from my side, and it is like that, the same. Myself is a biscuit packet. I feel like I'm a biscuit packet. In that, lot of experiences, lot of knowledges are there, and I'm dipping one kind of one, and I'm sharing one biscuit. When I'm dipping into that entire black tea, is that black tea is my viewers. The black tea is my viewers. Sometimes, I dip into my knowledge into that tea. Half of the knowledge get dissolved in that water. What does it mean? It just goes unnoticed. So that could be my fate. The distance between dream and reality is called fate. You have dreams, okay, and there's a reality. The distance between dream and reality is called fate. That is a quote which I had written in my goodreads.com. In my I do write quotes, but nowadays I have become very slow in writing quotes, because I am getting much more work into different kind of thing. I had started my own e-commerce platform also. So my lot of things are there which I'm doing, so I'm not getting much time. But in that itself, Goodreads, I already had written around 130 quotes, which you guys can go and check. Goodreads.com. So what I feel is that my knowledge is like a biscuit. When I dip into that, into the ocean of viewers, sometimes I get the result of what I decide. Sometimes I don't get. So it is all about the time and those things. So for me, it is no. It is better to get, even if I'm getting dissolved, means it goes to the larger audience, or maybe it goes unnoticed. It's okay, but I'm sharing my things. So today, what I was feeling like, let us talk about the one thing which we lost the art is called gesture. The power of kindness in modern times. Now, in a world racing towards speed, screens, and self interest, we may have forgotten something quietly powerful called gesture. This speech, explores how small how small wordless, you can say. The speech explores how small wordless acts of kindness once defined humanity and why there is absence today is costing us emotionally and socially. Through a real life incident in Chennai, let me share, through a real life incident in a Chennai, share in a you can say in Chennai, share auto and deep reflection on modern behavior. This talk review, you can say this talk today will review the forgotten language of gesture, uh, and challenge us to become human again, without apps, without applause. Now, let me start something like, today I'm not here to talk about successes. I'm not here to talk about motivation, money, leadership, or confidence. I'm here to talk about something much smaller yet much powerful. I'm here to talk about gesture. No, the gestures we learn in body language workshops, not the gestures we learn, in the body language workshops, not the gestures used on stage or in politics, but the gestures that require no microphone, no education, no social status. The gestures that silently say, I see you, you matter, you are not alone. What is a gesture really? A gesture is not a charity. A gesture is not a sympathy. A gesture is not obligation. A gesture is instinctive humanity, you can say. It's holding the door without being asked. It's offering a seat without calculating age or gender. It is a smile that you can say expects nothing back, right? It's a smile that expects nothing back. It's a silence when someone needs peace more than advice. And and the irony is this: the more advanced we have become as a society, the more primitive we have become emotionally. The incident that changed my thinking, let me take you to Chennai, a regular share auto. Strangers sitting inches apart, yet the worlds away. An elderly man struggled to climb in. No one moved, no one noticed, not because they were cruel, but because they were busy being disconnected. It's not because they were cruel, but because they were busy being disconnected, phones in hands, earphones in ears, eyes everywhere, expect on a fellow human being. I stood up, made space, helped him sit. No applause, no thank you speech, just a nod from the old man. But something stayed with me, not pride, not satisfaction, a question. When did helping someone become optional? When did something, you can say, when did helping someone become optional? When did gestures need permission? Why gestures are disappearing? Let's be honest, we have not lost kindness, we have outsourced it. Well, like kindness, on reels, we like empathy in captions, we like humanity as content, but real gestures don't come with filters, my friends. Modern society has taught us mind your own business. Modern society taught us very clearly mind your own business, don't interfere. Why get involved? We have confused self care with self absorption. Earlier generation did not read books on empathy, they practiced it. They did not say mental health matters, they checked on each other. Why young generations? Why young generations are not at fault? Let me be very clear. This is not an attack on the younger generation. They were not taught gestures. They were not taught gestures. They were taught speed, speed of replies, speed of scrolling, speed of judgment. They were raised in a world where emotions are emojis. Presence is replaced by last seen. How will the gesture survive in a world that does not slow down long enough to notice pain, my friends? What motivational speakers miss, Many great motivational speakers talk about kindness as a habit, empathy as a skill, compassion as a strength. but very few talk about gesture as a responsibility, my friends. It's a responsibility, my friends. A gesture is not emotional. It is civilization, my friends. A gesture is not what do you say? It's not emotional. It is civilization. Societies collapse not when economies fail, my friends. Societies collapse not when economies fail, but when gesture disappear. Because gestures are invisible glue of humanity, you can say. Gesture needs no language. You don't need English. You don't need education. You don't need money. A gesture works across what? Religion, nation, culture, and ideology, my friends. A thirsty person understands water in any language, my friends. A thirsty person understands water in any language. That's why gestures are older than religion, older than laws, older than technology. The silent cost of gestureless living, you can say. When gestures vanish, loneliness increases, anger grows, trust erodes, we become efficient but emotionally bankrupt, my friends. But you can say emotionally bankrupt, my friends, when gesture disappears. We have you can say we have more contacts but fewer connections. We have more contacts today. If you can see in my phone itself, mobile phone itself, I have a lot of connections, contacts, fully contacts. What all things you need, every contacts are there, but fewer connections. We speak more but say less. A question, you can say, for all of us, including me, I ask certain questions. Ask yourself today, honestly, when was the last time you helped someone without posting it? When was the last time you listened without interrupting? When was the last time you offered help before being asked? If the gestures had a bank account, most of us are overdrafted, my friends. If gestures had a bank account, most of us are overdrafted. Now, reviving, you can say, it's a reviving of lost art, you can say. So, how do we revive it? Not with campaigns, not with hashtags, not with speeches, but with daily inconvenient choices. Choose to stand up, choose to slow down, choose to notice, because gestures don't change the world overnight. They prevent it from being inhuman, they prevent it from becoming inhuman. You know, gestures don't change the world overnight, my friend, but they prevent it from becoming inhuman. Closing thought. Let me end with this. Technology will keep evolving. Technology will keep evolving, and it will evolve. We don't know what next generation or maybe the coming generation what technology they will play with, but it will evolve. AI will get smarter. Artificial intelligence, which we talk about, everybody go through any place, any YouTube channels, everybody speak about AI. I don't know whether they know about that technology or not. I will make one day one topic about AI and human being. What will be the positives, what will be the negatives, I'll make, not now. So AI will get smarter, cities get faster, but humanity survives only through gestures. If we lose them, we don't become robots. If we lose them, we won't become robots. We'll become something worse. You can say humans who forgot how to be human. You know, it will become very worse. Humans who forgot how to be human. So today, don't aim to be successful. Aim to be decent. We want success in our life, and I know that. But so today, don't aim to be successful. Aim to be decent, because history does not remember who was powerful. History does not remember who was powerful. It remembers who was kind when no one was watching. Thank you, my friends. Thank you, my friends. I started with somewhere, I ended with somewhere. I know that today. So enjoy my videos. Thanks a lot. Bye bye. Bye bye. Take care. Have a blessed day. Thank you. Thanks a lot.